Hey everybody, well the future of LSU running back Jeremy Hill is up in the air after Les Miles suspended him until his legal troubles are resolved. Now District Attorney Hillamore says Hill will face misdemeanor simple battery charges after a fight outside Reggie's Bar in Tigerland back in April. Moore says Hill was charged today and will be arraigned on Friday. Now found guilty, the running back could face up to 90 days in jail or a $200 fine or both. Hill's 2013 season was already in question because of his probation stemming from an incident from high school. Judge Bonnie Jackson's office says Hill is still scheduled for a hearing about his probation next month. Hill led LSU with 755 yards and 12 touchdowns last season as a freshman. With the bad comes the good for LSU. Zach Mettenberger finds himself on the Maxwell Award watch list, which is given to the College Player of the Year. In his first year as the Tigers starting quarterback, Mettenberger led the team to a 10-3 mark, throwing for 2,600 yards and 12 TDs. He joined Matt Flynn and Warren Rabb as the only first-year starting quarterbacks in LSU history to lead the Tigers to double-digit wins. And hard to believe, LSU has never won this award. LSU may not have won the Maxwell, but the Chuck Bednarik is a different story. Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Mathieu won it in 2010 and 2011. It goes to the Defensive Player of the Year. 3 Tigers have a chance to add it this year. Anthony Freak Johnson, Craig Lawson, and Lamine Barrow. Freak, not the eye-popping numbers, but remember, he's a defensive tackle. 42 tackles, 13 for loss, and 4 sacks in just 2 seasons. He spent most of 2012 rotating on the D-line with Benny Logan, Josh Downs, and Ego Ferguson. Craig Lawson is already making some noise in the preseason, getting named to a few All-America teams. The senior safety came up with 3 big interceptions last year, including a pick-6 against Mississippi State. They went for 100 yards, which tied an NCAA and SEC record. If Kevin Minter wasn't around, you'd have heard more about Lamine Barrow. He was second on the team with 104 tackles as a junior. Barrow had 12 tackles in 3 separate games: Clemson, South Carolina, and Arkansas. With Minter gone to the NFL, expect Barrow to take over the leadership role on defense. All right, a Sportsline summer camp rolls down I-12 to Livingston Parish to check in on Ryan Serpis and the Springfield Bulldogs. Springfield is coming off the best season in school history with a trip to the semifinals and an 11-2 record. The biggest challenge for Serpis is replacing key leaders Shaquille Smith and Kamani Claiborne, but Joseph Kemp is set to take over for Smith at quarterback, and Kemp is part of a senior-heavy class that Serpis feels can make another deep run into the playoffs.
You know, just getting the kids back to work and realizing that the things that we've been doing has made us successful, and you know, if we continue on that track, hopefully we'll repeat last year's magic. We got a lot of big playmakers still coming back. A couple guys that we're expecting to pick up, play a lot bigger roles: Zach Clark, Joseph Kemp.
13 starters returning for Serpis, including linebacker Michael Jackson. Tuesday, we'll visit the St. John Eagles. From Omaha to Kansas City, Lewis Coleman goes, the former LSU Tiger, getting ready for his second stint with the Royals this season, where he pitched 4 1/3 scoreless innings and picked up a win. Coleman was just selected to the AAA All-Star game to represent the Storm Chasers with a 1-1 mark and a 3.86 ERA. That'll do it for your sports. More news after the break.